Guys, welcome back to my channel. The name is Ben Hoodbrook and we are still with our Photoshop tutorials. So guys, last time we ended up dealing with this pixel stretch effect, and today I'm going to show you something about the pixel stretch effect that I didn't tell you in the other one. This time you're going to do this radial pixel stretch instead of going straight or horizontally stretching the image. This time I'm going to do with the radial form. So without much ado, I'm going to go into Photoshop, which I've already opened. I'm going to go to open, then use my image as we did the at that time. So I'm going to select my image. Sure. So guys, I have my image here. I'm not going to waste your time using the cutting, so I'm going to speed up from this part through the cutting. Then when I'm done, you're going to play back. Okay guys, so I'm done using my pen tool. So what I'm going to do next is right click, and I'm going to go to make selection, then feather radius 0 as we did the other time. Sure, and I have my selection made. So I'm going to go to select, then go to my select and mask, since I don't want my hair to be that sharp. So I'm going to apply this round dot. I'm going to move it around my hair, so increase the size in the bracket keys, use a bit, then take it around my hair, then release. So when I'm done with it, I have to make sure go all the way down and make sure I have my output to new layer, then okay. Sure. So I have my hair a bit rough, though it's not perfect since we are in this tutorial, but next time you have to take your time and do it. So create a new document. Sure. So this time I'm going to go with my weight as 1350 and height as 1080, and make sure I have my resolution to 300 since I'm dealing with pixel stretch. Then create. So let's move the image. Use your move tool, hold, drag to your new document, then release. Transform this image using Ctrl+T. Hold your Alt, then drag in, pull down, then release. With a big. Sure. So apply using your enter key or clicking on your correct symbol. Sure. So what I'm going to do next is, when we're dealing with this pixel stretch, which was the lengthy one, we had to use the macro tool to stretch all the way from the top to the down, then stretch. But this time you're not going to do it that way, since you are dealing with this radial form. If you are supposed to do with all this image, we are not going to get a perfect radial. So what you're going to do is select a bit of maybe the hair to the face, then a bit of the chest, then a bit of the dress, then just combine them together. Make sure it's not that kind of lengthy. Then you have to do your stretch together, then you will do the radial. So I'm going to show you. So I'm going to grab my macro tool. First of all, from my hair to maybe, yeah, release, then Ctrl+J to duplicate that area, then make sure I have my background selected again, go all the way to maybe the chest, same thing, a bit short, release, Ctrl+J to duplicate, then go back to my layer, then maybe from there all the way here, then Ctrl+J to duplicate. Yeah, make sure I have all my selection made. You can do the stretching as you go further, but I'm just trying to do this in a simple way so we don't confuse ourselves. So select all of them together, hold your Ctrl+T to transform, then move them to the other side, click enter to apply, click your move tool, then click on an empty area to deselect all this. So I'm going to drag this above, then drag this Alt to zoom in. So I'm going to scale this one a bit since I want it to have the same size as the others. So Ctrl plus T to transform. Then yeah, so I'm having the same size now. Apply. So what I'm going to do now is hold my control, then select the other layers, then use my shortcut key Ctrl plus E to merge. Since I merge them, they are all on one layer, they are combined, so if I move, I'm moving them together. So what I'm going to do is use my transform tool to transform this image. So Ctrl plus T to transform, hold on my shift, then drag all the way to the corner, then also drag all the way to the side. Click enter to apply, then release. So what you're going to do next is apply this radial effect. You're going to make this thing round. Since it's not that long, it's going to apply so perfectly. So what you're going to do is go to your filter, make sure you have your layer selected, go to your filter, then go to your distort, then to your polar coordinate, then yeah, okay, sure. Then you have your radial effect. So it's not looking perfect as a perfect circle. So what I'm going to do is transform it, holding my Ctrl and T to transform, then try to hold my shift, then pull it a bit closer to I get a perfect circle, then release, then enter to apply. Zoom in, Ctrl plus T, Alt, hold your Alt, then zoom. Hold on. If you are using the CC version, just hold your Alt. But if you are using the any other version apart from the CC, hold your Alt and Shift, then zoom in, then release, position, then release, drag to the middle, enter. So I'm going to put this behind my image. Yeah, so I have it this way, drag it to I have it perfect. Drag it to a preferred position, then release. Then I'm going to grab my eraser, or let me use my brush tool. So I'm going to make sure I have a layer mask to my radial effect, then use my brush tool, make sure I have my black. If you don't find this, just click on your D to take your colors back to white and black, then use these arrow keys to interchange them. So I'm having my black, and since it's a white layer, if I'm supposed to apply my black, I'm actually erasing. Just increase the hardness a bit, then erase. Actually, let's increase the hardness all the way to 100%, then erase. Make it a bit short. Sure. Grab my move tool, select my pixel stretch, then take it all the way down. So I'm going to select all of them, holding my control, then select my image tool, then position it to the middle. Sure. So you can add a text around your image, like your name, something else. This effect is also for cover pages, as I said earlier in my other pixel stretch. So guys, this is what I have for you today. Please subscribe to my channel, like, share, and also comment. And until we meet again, it's bye bye.